warrant. None of that existed for this circuit. I was the person responsible for implementing it. So if I was not implementing it, then it didn't exist.
You have filed an affidavit with Congress?
I have.
What is that process?
Well, I essentially documented everything that I know. Try to, no fluff, just the facts, and my focus is to have an investigation and find out exactly what the purpose and function of this circuit is, who paid for it, who operates it, and what kind of information is collected.
We're also joined by Tom Devine, the legal director of the Government Accountability Project. Your response to his coming forward and how whistleblowers generally are faring under the Bush administration.
Well, people like Mr. Pazder profiles encourage, and they're the exception rather than the rule in telling what they've been eyewitnesses to. But when they do, it can really make a difference. We're trying to change the fact that whistleblowing currently is professional suicide. That's kind of the facts of life. Babak acted when he had no legal rights, and it was a little bit easier because his contract had expired. But people are going to lose their jobs. They oftentimes don't dare to commit the truth. There's some legislation that's approaching showdowns in Congress this spring to overhaul the discredited Whistleblower Protection Act, which is a rubber stamp for retaliation over about a 98% rate ruling against whistleblowers. And your listeners should plug in and demand that Congress give some real rights to the people who defend freedom where it really counts at home.
You are calling the Government Accountability Project for jury trials for whistleblowers. What do you mean?
Well, right now, their paper rights get enforced by administrative law hearings that have no political independence at all and are virtually rubber stamps for retaliation. They're kangaroo courts. Since President Bush's chairman came in at the Civil Service Agency, the record has been 1 in 44 against whistleblowers when they try to enforce their free speech rights. So the reality is the laws supposedly protecting them are like the last nail in their professional coffin. That'll change if we get past the politics and let juries of citizens whom whistleblowers purport to defend when they stick their necks out be the bottom line for deciding justice.
And don't those whistleblowers, let's say the agency, the government agency, the Merit Systems Protection Board rules against them, they don't have a recourse right now to go to court?
Well, they can go to an appeals court, and that's actually even worse. President Reagan appointed all of the initial judges to that, and they started a very dark tradition. They're kind of like to free speech like FISA is to the right to privacy. Since October '94, when Congress made the whistleblower law the strongest in history on paper for freedom of speech, the track record is 2 and 193 against whistleblowers when they appeal the administrative decision. So it's a lose-lose scenario right now for anybody who wants to defend the public.
Finally, Babak Pazder, why take this risk?
It's the right thing to do. I believe it's my obligation as an American to step forward and protect the Constitution. I think it's critical that we not let this precedence be set, because as technology evolves, and as somebody very, very engaged in the security industry, I see how technology has evolved, how these technologies exist to be able to collect volumes of information and process it.
Have you taken a stand on whether these telecom companies should get immunity for spying on Americans?
I believe we should know what happened first. It really doesn't make any sense to me to give someone immunity when you don't know what they did.
We're going to leave it there. Babak Pazder, thanks so much for being with us. CEO of a computer security firm, Bat Blue Corporation. Tom Devine, Legal Director of Government Accountability Project in D.C. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report.